there is something you already know you need to do. That's something new, something you have known about for months, maybe years. The financial review you've been putting off. The coverage your family needs but does not have. The plan that lives in your head but has never made it on paper. And every time it comes up, you tell yourself the same thing. Not yet. Not right now. When I feel ready. When I have more time. When I have more money. I'm Sharon Webster with the Recalibrate Legacy. Let's get into this week's Sivan teaching. The cost of waiting. Most people don't delay because they don't care. They delay because waiting feels responsible. Waiting might even feel wise. Every month without coverage, your family's future depends on nothing going wrong. Every month an estate plan sits unfinished. The people you love most are one crisis away from chaos. Did you hear that? One crisis away from chaos. Every month a financial structure exists only as an intention. The harvest God is bringing has nowhere to land. Waiting is not neutral. Waiting has a price. The people who pay that price are not usually you. They are the people who depend on you. Now I want to show you something remarkable about the month of Sivan. Sivan is the month God gave the Torah on Mount Sinai, the month of Shavuot or Pentecost, the month of the wheat harvest. Torah is often translated as law, but the Hebrew root means something far more personal. Torah means instruction, not rules handed down from a distance, instructions given by a Father who redeemed his people and then sat down with them and said, "Now, let me show you how to build your life." Isn't that beautiful? Sivan is the month God gave his instruction. What are you doing with what he's given you? Before Israel received the Torah, God gave specific instructions on Mount Sinai. Consecrate, prepare, position yourself. The people did not just sit down and wait for something to happen. They prepared for what they already knew was coming. There is a waiting that prepares, and there is a waiting that positions. But there's also a waiting that is really just delay. The waiting trap doesn't feel like fear. It feels like faithfulness. It feels like patience. It feels like I'm waiting on God to show me what to do. Some people are not waiting on God anymore. God is waiting on them. He already gave the instruction. He already showed you the next step. The question is, will you build what the revelation has revealed? Here's what Sivan is asking you to do this month. Not everything. One act of covenant obedience. The review you've been putting off. Schedule it. The coverage conversation you've been avoiding, have it. The plan in your head, put it on paper. Harvest without structure gets lost. And Sivan is a harvest month. Farmers prepared storehouses before the wheat harvest came. Did you hear that? They prepared the storehouses before the harvest. The harvest didn't create the structure. The structure was already in place because the farmers built it. You do not build the storehouse after the grain arrives. You build it while you still have time before the harvest or the outpouring of what God wants to bring in your life comes. I want to invite you to Created for More, an open heaven experience. Friends, you were never meant to live below your inheritance as the heirs of the Most High God. It's 5 weeks. It's live via Zoom, and it starts June the 2nd. It's not just inspiration, it's implementation. 1 covenant action every week. That's all. Not a lot of homework. The link is in the description. Sivan is not a month to wait. It is a month to build. Shavuot is here. The appointed time God gave His instruction. Go into it prepared. Declare this over your life. The instruction has been given. I will not delay. What has already been revealed, I choose covenant action. This is my Sivan. I speak this over you. Every resource you need for this next step is already in your hand. God wants to reveal it to you. The delay is broken. The structure is being built. Your legacy is not behind. It is right on time. In the name of Yeshua, so be it, and so it is. This is Sharon Webster with Recalibrate Legacy. I hope to see you June 2nd for Created for More, an open heaven experience, learning to live as the heirs of God. Bless y'all.